So I met a man in a bar once. Told me he was the Messiah. He said that he had spent the night in the hospital and he knew he was the Messiah when he had bashed his head against the wall and he saw his wound heal. And then Jesus appeared to him with Mary Magdalene and it gave him the power to be the Messiah. And as I'm sharing a whiskey with him, I said, "What do you have to do for being the Messiah?" And he said, "Well, I got to make the world right again. I got to make it pure." I said, "Well, how are you going to make it pure?" And he says, "Well, I got to decide what is wrong and what is right, and I need to teach the world what is wrong and what is right." And I said, "That seems like a pretty good job, pretty big job." And he said, "Well, it's my birthday. Seems fitting." So I bought him a whiskey, and I forgot to ask him, this song's about sin-eaters. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of a sin-eater, but a sin-eater is somebody in Appalachia that would, when somebody was dead, they would call the sin-eater, and they would come in and they would drink a bowl of crude ale and eat bread off the deceased in order to consume the sins of the deceased. And they would be shunned. Everyone would turn their back. They'd get a sixpence, and then they would head back to their home out in the woods. The song's called Sin-Eater, and it's about that. And I wish I had asked the Messiah what he thought about sin-eaters. I forgot. Must have been the whiskey. It's time before the Savior comes by to take what is his in the blink of an eye. So go run along now, past the old farm, find the only one who can save your soul from harm. Out past the oak tree, the waves in the wind, to find the old soul who would swallow your sin, who will hang on the cross and eat the bread from your skin. Back past the oak tree, the waves in the wind. She's shaking, she's mumbling, she's covered with sores. She tears at the bedsheet, hears a knock at her door. She knows she's not long, and she hopes for the light. She sends for the old soul, who stays from her side. Sixpence for service, no handshake, no grin, for the old soul who'd swallow his sin. A life that is lonely, but he never cries. I wonder if heaven is where he goes when he dies. Swallowed your sin, hung on the cross and ate the bread from your skin. Back past the oak tree, the waves in the wind. The song goes out to the Messiah. I hope he's making things pure. Thank you, folks.